Welcome into the Everyday Grind News World of Warcraft edition. Have you been posting your Warcraft success using the Twitter function in Warcraft? Well, unfortunately, the Twitter integration in Warcraft has been removed. This post from earlier this week. Over the next 2 days, we will update World of Warcraft to remove the integrated Twitter posting feature. After this small update, the function to tweet from in-game will no longer be available, and the settings which store your Twitter credentials will no longer appear. This will not require any action by players. Blizzard has not given any other reason, nor has Twitter given a reason for why this functionality has been removed. If you are an avid reader, there will be a second printing of the World of Warcraft diary. John Statz published the WoW Diary, a behind-the-scenes look at the creation of vanilla World of Warcraft back in 2018. A campaign on BackerKit is currently in progress for a second printing of the beloved WoW Diary. I've got to get my hands on this. Let's take a look at where it's at and how much it'll cost. As you can see, this second printing is being crowdfunded. John Statz did a great job here. He's raised $62,000 out of $30,000 to reprint this. More details to come. I believe this comes out later this year. Have you thought about playing with your friends in Wrath Classic? Have you thought about completing a faction change in Wrath Classic? Well, faction change bundles for Wrath Classic are now available until February 27th. Let's check out some of these fantastic deals. Don't forget, changing your faction also includes a free race change for your class. So you'll fit in with your new friends when you join them on their adventures all over Azeroth. Here are the available faction change package options. You can get one faction change for $21, regularly $30. You can get 3 faction changes for $42, regularly $60, and the best and biggest one of all, not 6 changes, but 8 race changes for $95. Those are good deals. Are you still having a hard time getting to those last 1,000 points you need to complete the monthly trading post grind? I've got a little secret for you to help you finish off all of those points of your grind. This post fresh off of Wowhead. It doesn't take many activities to get to 1,000 points, and if you are a holiday enthusiast, you can earn 750 points from participating in Love is in the Air. I'm going to assume that this is going to continue through all of the holiday events. As we all know, waiting for Dragonbane Keep and the Community Feast to begin is a huge pain. Warcraft has announced a great change to the cadence of the Community Feast. Warcraft has announced the Community Feast will become available every 1.5 hours, reduced from its current 3.5-hour schedule. It's still kind of long, but they did cut it in half. I'm happy with this. Coming in patch 10.0.7 are Profession Feats of Strength for prior content. This is a fresh post off of the PTR. Profession Feat of Strength achievements have been added for players who learned crafting specializations in old expansions. 2 data mined achievements added last build related to ZG and Nax crafting have also had clauses added which clarify these are achievements for prior content. World of Warcraft continues to iterate on their own game and make it better. There are new cursor versions coming in the newest patch, and you can check them out on the latest PTR build. But don't worry, your man Scions, as always, is going to give you a little sneak peek. And here they are. In the latest patch 10.0.7 PTR build, Blizzard has added new versions of mouse over icons in World of Warcraft. You can see these icons by doing several activities with mouse over, like checking a mailbox, NPCs to talk to, or enemies to loot. These are really, really good little changes that make the game great. If you are a mount collector and you've been trying to get the Anara mount, which drops from normal, heroic, and mythic raids, Blizzard has made a very welcome change, and it's coming soon. The Divine Kiss of Anara mount has been updated to its correct visual in the mount journal, and Stolen Breath of Anara now also drops from the No-Kun Offensive on Mythic Plus difficulty. Have you found the new Winter Furbolgs in the Azure Span? You need to find them, and you need to find them quick. If you have not done the Winter Pelt Furbolg quest in the Azure Span Zone, you may want to get these done and open up the faction tracking. They will be a new faction in the next patch. Here's the breakdown of the best looking items so far. Early on in the faction process, check out Friendly. There is a Winter Pelt Totem, item level 392 primary stat trinket that summons a Winter Pelt Totem at a target location for 20 seconds when used. Party members near the totem have a high chance of dealing extra nature damage on abilities and spells. That's really handy. Next up, an honored reading glasses, a toy that gives your character reading glasses for 5 minutes, but can be quite uncomfortable for the eyes. At Revered, Defender of the Winter Pelt, an item level 395 primary stat trinket that gives you a low chance on abilities and spells to summon a Furbolg ally to defend you for 30 seconds. And at Exalted, Primal Stave of Claw and Fur, dragonflight version of the Staff of Fur and Claw, transforms you into a Winter Pelt Furbolg for 5 minutes on a 10-minute cooldown. A brand new feature has been announced for patch 10.0.7 called Primordial Stones. Here's the good and here's the bad. Here is the good on Primordial Stones. By questing in patch 10.0.7, you'll unlock the Zakera Vaults, which is a solo instance dungeon with some fun puzzles to solve. As you venture through, you'll acquire the Onyx Amulet Ring and a bunch of Primordial Stones that can be socketed into it. Sound familiar? These stones have trinket-like effects, and some also work together to create some spicy combinations. And here's the bad. Time is running short. Being able to upgrade your favorite stones will also increase the item of the ring to 424, allowing its power to scale up in a deterministic way. Of course, given its maximum item level, we expect that you'll replace it with something better in Dragonflight Season 2. Have you PvP'd or have you logged in to raid and you've been bothered by another person being toxic in the game to you via chat? There is a new chat censorship option on the PTR that may be coming in the newest patch. This picture and post taken off of Wowhead off of the PTR. It remains unclear what chat channels this new functionality will work for, but could go a long way in cleaning and filtering chat messages for many users. As you can see, you can censor messages from a drop-down menu that shows everyone except friends, everyone except friends and guildmates, and no one. Changes are coming soon. And finally, Blizzard has closed the Hall of Fame for Horde Raiders. They are done. Good luck to those future Hall of Fame Alliance raid teams. Don't forget to catch my live streams 5 days a week on Twitch, and please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell right here on this YouTube channel so you don't miss next week's The Everyday Grind News World of Warcraft edition.